Retail is changing faster than ever. Did you know that during 2021 there were more than twice as many store openings than there were store closures in the US? And at the same time, while we are seeing that customers are staying loyal to the brick and mortar store, 70% state that they would prefer to look things up online rather than to speak to someone at the store. Another big challenge during these past few months has been that more than half of the customers that are actually going to the store to make a purchase face out-of-stock items. And only 13% of those actually wait for the item to come back into stock in order to make a purchase. How do we address these challenges and deliver world-class customer experience in this omnichannel world? Stay tuned and we'll share some ideas. When I go shopping, there are many questions that I would like to get an answer to before I make an actual purchase. Like, is this item that I'm looking for actually available in stock? And if it is, where in the store can I find it? Or if I'm comparing two products, which one of these would have the better reviews? Or which pants would work well with this shirt? And most customers are facing similar questions when they go shopping. And they are much more likely to look this information up online than they are to speak to someone that's working in the store. This is actually a great thing, but the big question is, which channel do they use to find these answers? It is always going to be the path of least resistance. And the path of least resistance is more often than not typing in the question on Google or opening Amazon. But online-only channels such as Amazon or Google can never offer the same contextual advice that really enhances the in-store visit that is happening right here and now. So how do we get customers to use the digital channels that we provide instead? Well, by offering a path of even less resistance. And digital signs and QR codes plays a very important role here. But they need to stand out from the crowd. They need to interrupt the customer as they are walking through the store to capture their attention. Because customers today, they are so used to terrible touchscreen applications. They just walk right by them and they expect everything to be the same. So we have deployed some very simple tricks, but that really stops customers in their tracks and get them to experience these things. By deploying a small digital camera on top of the screen, we are able to detect the motion, get the screen to flash when they are passing by, and if the customer then stops to look at the screen, the camera will see the presence of a face, open up the options, and there the interaction has started. In order to serve our customers in the best way, we want them to be using their mobile phone as they browse the store. But it doesn't matter how great of a mobile experience you create if no customer is aware that it exists. And this is really where large format screens and touchscreens play a really important part. Because they can capture the customer's attention as they walk through the store. It can give them some immediate value without any friction at all, and then educate them about how they should be using their mobile phone to get access to all this information that will help them make the very best purchase decisions. Now, one thing which really excites me is that once you have customers using your digital channels throughout the store visit, you don't need to stop with giving them information. You can give them a completely frictionless checkout experience as well. And you can introduce the concept of a split cart. Now, what does this mean? Well, as I am adding things to my cart, some things that I'm looking for might not be available in stock at that time. But with a split cart, my order will be put into two different parts. One with the items that I would put in my bag and bring with me out to the store at that time. And the other part is an online order, which will either get home delivered or be prepared for me to pick up later at the store. But the beauty of this is that because it is one single cart, it is one single transaction. And that can happen with just a click of a button on my mobile device or by swiping my card at the card terminal on the kiosk. Now, we are really just scratching the surface of what kind of great customer experiences we can enable in this omnichannel world. But there are so many things happening that really improves the lives of the customers and also improve the business of our retail clients. That's all I had to show today. Thank you for listening.